Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. It's a beautiful day. And I want to tell y'all about a car that I almost forgot about that I had in my trunk. This is my Arlaario ak-917. Uh, this car has been in the trunk for almost a little over a year. I have been busy driving all my other RC cars, and I haven't drove this. It was sitting in the trunk, got all dusty and stuff, so I decided to put it out yesterday. And I was thinking, I was like, hey, it's got a 32 stock pinion. 32 stock pinion and a 52 tooth stock spur, and it had a what 4300 kV brushless motor in it. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, it's got a 32 pinion in it, 52 tooth spur. I said, I wonder what would happen if I changed that motor and put a more powerful motor in it. So that's what I did. I took out that 4300 kV, and I stuck in a 3650 4500 kV. It took me a little while to do it, but I did it. And man, I drove it last night in the parking lot of a grocery store close to my house, and I was just, testing it along the parking lot, adjacent to the road where the cars was going back and forth. Excuse me. Some of the cars was coming, going and coming down the road really fast, and that rascal right there, it was keeping up with them, and sometimes outrunning them. And there was one guy, he was on a red truck, him and the son. He was coming along. He was going, going east, and I was going along east with him. And I'm talking about, I can't believe this. This car right here. Excuse me. I'm still trying to get over this cold. Excuse me. This car right here, heavy as it is, I'm talking about when you start off, it's pretty quick. But when you give it the beans, I'm talking about it's just like that 4500 kV wakes up and you can hear it screaming a little bit. And I'm talking about it just started accelerating. I'm talking about gone. And the rear end get a little squirrely too. But I was very impressed with the speed. I don't know how fast it was going, to tell you the truth. Because I know the stock gears with the stock motor get 51 miles an hour. And that route was way over 51. I'm just going to take a guess. It probably do about 57, 56, 57 in that parking lot, because the parking lot kind of long, but it ain't long, if you know what I mean. And tell you this is the battery that I had in it. Let's see if I can get it in the camera. Okay. That's a 2200 milliamp hour 50C 11.1 volt Z battery. This little battery right here, man, it had this car flying. And it's just 50C. Okay? I got this one too. It came with one of my buggies I got from T-Mobile. And that right there is a 3S 2500 milliamp 25C. And that's a light bulb. And it's made by Morning Bird. That's a good battery too. I'm sorry about the light, y'all. I'm trying to. Okay, Morning Bird. I got a couple of batteries, but in my most of my cars I like to run 3S. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all a little look up under the hood. It's kind of dusty from last night, cause I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I gave this car pure HELL last night. I'm talking about I wasn't getting no break. Now I didn't have this battery right here. See this battery right here? Let me take this loose so I can show you the battery that I'm putting in it now that I'm gonna charge in a few minutes. This is the one that I was originally running in it. Okay. All right. This is the HRB. Okay. 4500 milliamp hour, 11.1 volt, 100C. This is what I'm gonna run in it today. I gotta put my can't even talk this morning, but my performance analyzer in there, and I'm gonna check the speed today. I think I got it charged up. I had it charging last night, but this is the battery right here I'm gonna be running at 4500. Okay, because the other battery 50C, I hate to see how fast this thing go. Tell you the truth, on that 100C, because that 50C we're getting on down the road. Oh, for real. I'm talking about I hit it, go ahead throttle with it, then I just hit it, and it just gets squirrely in the rear end. The rear end just gets squirrely, I don't know what. I'm like, whoa. I said, this mother flying. Okay, I'm gonna do this right here. I'm gonna take this. Let's see what I put in there. I got this motor off of. Oh, listen to that. But them gears is meshing so good and strong. Listen. I got the stock 60 amp ESC. I gotta push this back down because I ain't had that all the way down. Okay. Got a stock 60 amp ESC with cooling fan. I got a cooling fan that I can put on the motor. I got a cooling fan to put on that. Okay. Let me move this body. Put that body over out the way. Okay. Let's see here. This is a 3650, 4500 kV. All right. I got the stock receiver. All right. At the 3650, 4500 kV versus motor. Got stock gears. 52 tooth spur. Spur, and 30 tooth pinion. 30 tooth pinion. Now I got that little small gear that goes in here. You know, for the spur. I forgot what it was. Ooh, it's about to fall. Okay, I got the stock spur. This dash ain't got much room. It's a small car. Okay. All right. It's dirty inside, as you can see. Dirty right there. Dirty all right there. Dirty right there. Because I was running it. I wasn't getting no break. But this thing was performing. And I'm sure it's gonna perform even better with that battery because it's 100C. Might make it go a little faster, give it a little more punch. But I'm gonna tell you, these right here, when I got it, when I seen it on Amazon that night, and I forget what I paid for it, but it wasn't much. Let me see if I remember. I got it for $219. I caught it on sale, plus tax. I said, man, let me get this thing. And I just had enough on my Amazon account because I had sent something back. And when I pushed that dang on button and it went through, I was like, oh Lord, I got it. It took a couple of days for it to come, but It finally came. I got some more wheels for it. There's some blue aluminum wheels, and I might put them on now. But they're aluminum though. It'll make it even that much heavier. Cause right now it's already got the metal chassis on it. It's got the metal chassis, and then it's got the weight of the ESC, and then the weight of the aluminum oil filled shocks, and then it's got the weight of the motor. You know, it's a pretty heavy car, and then the aluminum shock towers, aluminum drive shafts, aluminum center drive shaft. It's a pretty heavy car, but you'll be amazed, man. You'll be amazed how fast these things go. Okay, the VS60, 2S3S LiPo ESC. Yep, 2S3S. But if it's 60 amps, I think you can run 4S on a 60 amp ESC. Cause the way I see it, if an RC car, from what I experienced, RC car that runs on 2S, you can run it on 3S. And if the car runs on 3S, you can run it on 4S. You just have to be careful. And another thing, this motor right here, I drove this thing almost an hour. I say about 46, 47, maybe it was more than that. About 48 to 50 minutes. I'm talking about wide open. And I did the test. I did the test on it. They say if you can hold it, if you can hold it, your finger on the motor after running, without a cooling fan now, I mind you. If you can put your fingers on it and hold it there 3 seconds, you within the heat range. I'm talking about I was getting the HELL, y'all. And I brought it in. And I said, let me put my hand on it and test it. I put my hands on here, on the motor. After running it that long, I'm talking about just constantly running. I put my fingers on this motor, and y'all might not believe me. I held my hands on this motor for 15 seconds, and this motor just was warm. No cooling fan now. It just was warm. I thought it was going to be hot as I don't know what. And I put my fingers on out here, and I counted. I counted 15 seconds out. I was talking about I just constantly held my hand on it. And it was warm, but it wasn't hot. So I'm glad about that. Now I got another motor that's 3650, and it's a 3900 kV. Okay. Now with that 3900 kV, I can put a bigger pinion on it. Now it came with a speed pinion, a bigger pinion, and a smaller plastic spur. But I can't find that bigger pinion. I'm sure I've been looking at it, but I ain't been paying attention to it. Now, I got like I said, I got that 3900 kV. And if I can find that bigger pinion, I think it was bigger than a 30. I think it was a 45 tooth spur. And then that pinion was way smaller than the 52. It probably was like a 30-something tooth. And I wouldn't even want to put that in there. I wouldn't want to put no speed gears in there because it's already fast enough. Now I looked on my what's the name of that app? I'll think about it. But it's an app that you can download from the App Store. Oh, it's called So Dialed In. It tells you the gears that you can put in the car, and it gives you an estimate of how fast your car gonna go. So I put that 32 pinion in there, and that 52 tooth spur with the motor, tire size, and I put the voltage of the battery in there, and when I mashed the button, it said 77 miles an hour with my setup that I got right there. Okay. Now with the speed gears that they supply with this, it'll do 75. I got 2 more miles an hour faster with the stock pinion and the stock spur and this motor swap. So this one right here, it's saying that it hit 77 miles an hour. So, you know, that's good. That's fast enough because I ain't really got nowhere to run it because out there at our mall, the parking lot so damn, excuse me saying that word. I'm sorry, y'all. But the parking lot so small. Well, it's big, but it's rough as a car. They ain't resurfaced it in years. You know, people used to go out there and run the cars when the parking lot was real smooth. But now, you know, don't nobody go out there because it's too rough. Unless they got a 4-wheel drive truck or or something like that. It's just too rough of a service for a car like this right here. And people used to go out there to the stadium. That was a perfect place to run the car. It was a big giant place. To run. It was smooth. It had resurfacing and everything. But the neighbors, then I understand. They started complaining because people used to start coming out there with them loud nitro cars, and they put a sign up, no RC cars. So they messed that up. But if they'd have been running brushless cars, the neighbors, they probably wouldn't have said nothing. They don't make much noise, just a little whining noise, a high-pitched whining noise when you eat the beans. But them gas cars, that's what messed it up. I used to go out there, and I must admit, I went out there one time, had a 1/16 scale truck, and had a .12 on it. It made a little noise. I went out there one time, but I had stopped when I seen that sign. I stopped. Even when I had a brushless car, I stopped. And I understand that you have to have respect for the people in the neighborhood. You have to. You can't just go out there and make noise and interrupt their quietness, their peace. I understand that. I had two. I had an offner too, back in the 80s. It was a gas buggy, 1/8 scale. I sold that because that sucker was loud. But you talking about something that'll fly? Ooh, yes sir. And I just went with brushless. Okay, but I'm about to charge that battery up, and I'm gonna taste that rascal. This is one of my favorites too. I always keep this on the dash too. That's my little 1/16 scale. I'm missing my Sonic right here, my C right here for my Sonic. But this little Samsung right here is real light. I'm running, as you can see, a 3S battery now. That's 120C, 11.1 volt. This little rascal right here do 60 miles an hour. 60 miles an hour. 1/16 scale. And them woody bars, you need it. You need it. Okay. And this is the radio that I'm running for that. This right here came off my Legendary Thunder. It's in the trunk. It's 1/10 scale. So I'm using this with the smaller truck, and it's been working fine. So, okay. And this is my stock radio. I'm running this 1/10 off of Arlaario. Okay. Okay, it's a Dumbo. Dumbo RC, and this mug got plenty of range on it. Plenty of range. Gotta clean it up though. It's kind of dirty right there. Those 4 batteries. And these batteries right here, I get these from my local grocery store, and they're like $1.50 for 4. These batteries right here, they're alkaline, and they're some good batteries, and they run well. Okay, it's a good radio. All right, and this video done went a little long, but I just want y'all to be informed about it, and I'll talk to y'all later. I'm finna charge that battery up, and later on today, I'm gonna take it on a run in the daytime, so I don't have to have the lights plugged up. Maybe I get a little more speed out of it. And all right, talk to y'all later.